Bitcoin is literally being squeezed right now between the support and resistance, and we are literally at a breaking point. So let me right now tell you where is the closest long I'm waiting for on Bitcoin and where I think Bitcoin should break before looking into much higher and greater targets for Bitcoin. So watch this quick video till the end. As you can see, if I go to the 4-hourly time frame, we can clearly see that Bitcoin is literally bouncing and greatly moving from the support we've mentioned. We had a great reaction on the $107,000 to $108,000. We've spoken about how important this is on the daily time frame. We've spoken about how Bitcoin is literally not bearish right now because we are hitting a massive, important, critical support zone, as you can see. And right now we are even above the green zone, as you can see. So Bitcoin, if I go to the 1-hourly time frame, we can clearly see that Bitcoin is greatly above the area. We even retested it, as you can see. Once we've broken out of it, we retested it from being resistance into support. So we've got the top of this channel, as you can see, as currently as support. So technically Bitcoin is doing very great. However, we still also need to break an important resistance line. Yes, it's very great to be bouncing from the 107 to 108 $109,000 green zone. However, I also need to see a clear break of one specific level before calling for 120k or even 125 to 130k on Bitcoin, which is technically the $114,000 level mark on Bitcoin. I've spoken about how important this is as a critical resistance zone because, as you can see, we are clearly still in a downtrend on the lower to mid time frame. If I go to the 1-hourly time frame, we can clearly see that Bitcoin, once or since it had made the all-time high, we've been lower time framing, as you can see, making lower lows and lower highs technically on Bitcoin. So technically, yes, we are at a very bullish area with very bullish support. However, on the lower time frame, we haven't yet confirmed a clear break of structure making Bitcoin bullish. I think we need to break the $114,000 because, as you can see, we got multiple ideas of confluences at that area. We got the anchored VWAP, which is basically just a tool that shows you if the downtrend or an uptrend is still intact. We have I've put this tool, as you can see, from the top. So we technically are seeing how we haven't yet broken out of this downtrend. We tested it a couple of times, to be honest, previously, and we also got very close to it, I think, an hour or so ago, as you can see. So Bitcoin is literally right now failing to break this area. We need to be breaking the anchored VWAP plus the volume profile pull. As you can see, sorry, we can clearly see the volume profile tool being at confluence. The value area low is being at confluence with the anchored VWAP. So we can clearly see how important the area of 113.5k to $114,000, how important and critical that zone is for Bitcoin to be looking at or seeing higher targets. So yes, technically I'm happy about Bitcoin bouncing from $108,000, $107,000. However, I'm still waiting for a clear break of $114,000. We are not gonna see any higher strong pushes to the upside, say 120 or even 130, before breaking $114,000. Also, I wanted to mention a couple of long ideas we've got since Bitcoin right now is pulling back. As you can see, the closest idea of a long is either two zones, to be honest. The first one is a smaller long at 109.9k. As you can see, we got the NPOC at $109,800, and also the other support zone being $108,000. So technically, if you are looking for a small scalp long, we can either wait for 109.8 or $108,400, because I think we can expect, to be honest, for this high we've put today to be broken. I think this is an easy weak high to be broken. So I'm still waiting and expecting higher to come on Bitcoin. However, the important zone is to be retesting $114,000 because we need to break this before seeing or looking for much higher prices on Bitcoin. Thanks for watching, guys.